So, I've completed the MSQ, what shall I now do? And by that I mean you, as I haven't. After skipping it all to get guides out, I'm actually just getting the MSQ started. But anyways, what is there on offer to do post MSQ? A lot is what. Here we'll get you to the good stuff ASAP. 1. Find the Armourer NPC in Tuliol. This guy gives out free item level 690 artifact weapons and armour like hotcakes. Amazing looking and a great starter for 10 stat wise. 2. Unlock the 2 extra dungeons, the Strayborough Deadwalk and Tender Valley. You'll first need to find the level 100 side quests, Something Stray in the Neighbourhood in Solution 9 for the Deadwalk, and the quest It Belongs in a Museum in Tuliol for Tender Valley. Honestly, my 2 favourite dungeons since Stormblood. And beating both of these will unlock Expert Roulette for you again. 3. Go back and unlock flying in all the areas via finding all the ether currents and doing the various side quests. Basically, all the blue quest icon quests in the 6 open worlds. If you're confused about where your ether compass is now, it is no longer a key item, instead under duty and collection. Drag the icon to your hotbar for ease. Bit of an admin task this one, and funny enough I actually prefer when I can't fly. I love the immersion of being on the ground through the world, but ultimately, ease of life, you can't beat it. 4. Upgrade your gear. The gear treadmill starts now. Zircon in Solution 9 will trade you item level 700 gear for all slots for the new Athletics Tome. Remember, these are uncapped, so farm away. Dungeons are decent for farming, but the best recommendation is always A rank hunt trains. I'll link to an old hunts video in the description. Not only will you get tomes this way, but you'll also amass a very healthy stockpile of clusters for the new 11 and 12 materia to keep for yourself or to sell currently for lots and lots of gil. If you've always shied away from hunts, then I strongly recommend taking this opportunity to give them a go. New expansion, new you. And as they say, once you hunt, dungeons get the punt. Read the item level 700 gear. If you can't be bothered or you're short on time, just get enough to get an average item level of 695. If we use Endwalker as an example, then when the normal raids drop on the 16th of July, the minimum item level to enter could be as high as item level 695, and you don't want to be scraping around at the last second. 5. Mentioned a moment ago, but read the hunts, make sure you unlock the hunt vendor in Tuliol, who is opposite the market board. The quests from the NPC Bolagor next to him will unlock the various levels of solo hunt marks, but note you do not need to do this to step into A rank hunt trains or to look for S rank hunts. 6. Retainers. If you've already got level 90 retainers, I recommend prioritising just bumping them up to level 91. This will enable you to put them on the new level 91 field exploration 18-hour missions, which, if the same of previous expansions, will offer the chances to return new minions which will go for epic amounts on the market board right now before most people catch up on this. This unfortunately does mean getting your character up to level 91 on the retainers class first, but this is super simple. I got my botanist, miner and fisher from level 90 to 91 in about 15 minutes. Simply do a Grand Company daily turn in for each, which is about 1/3 of a level, and then do your weekly custom deliveries. If you've got ones unlocked which have their bonuses on gatherers, always a couple, then that's nearly 30 million in XP to split between the 3 classes. Just do 4 for each and they'll all be at level 91. 7. Treasure maps, the new ones Lobo skin and Brak skin. Well worth quickly leveling a miner or botanist to be able to grab your one a day. I'm not sure if you can grab them in every area, but I know for sure you can get both from the level 100 gathering points in Yaktel daily, as that's where I've been getting them. Now, they are level 100 gathering points only, but correct me if in the comments I'm wrong, but I believe you can access the level 100 points from level 95 onwards, so you don't necessarily have to get all the way to 100 first. And honestly, between custom deliveries, the new Waka quests in Toliol, and the levies, you can hit level 95 in well under an hour. Re which of the 2 maps, best to look on the market board, and I'll definitely get 3 Brack skins before the 30th of July when the Linked Treasure Map dungeon releases, but right now, the solo Lobo skin maps are selling for much more on my server. About 150k where I live. Very, very easy money. Now, whether you want to gamble on actually doing the maps yourself, FYI, Lobo skins are super easily to do solo, it's up to you. There's not a huge amount of info yet out there on the full loot tables, but for context, the worst I've done so far on a Lobo map is netting about 30k after sales. Very poor versus selling the map itself, but the best was 8 million gil getting the timeless Torelli cloth, which is used in a new Glam recipe. 8. On the topic of gathering and crafting, unlocking the Wachu Meki delivery quests, just going to call them wacky delivery quests from now on, are a must. Fantastic experience to help you level your crafters and gatherers, plus loads of scripts which you can use to buy the folklore tomes to unlock the various legendary nodes for when you get to max level. Also, you may very well want to power one crafter up to level 100 between now and the 30th of July. This will enable you to meld and overmeld your own materia to the new crafted battle gear coming out on that day, rather than relying on other players. 9. Leveling battle classes from 90 to 100 and fates in the new zones. Fates are not the quickest way to level jobs, but in terms of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I'd really recommend leveling the job via fates right now. 66 fates in an area gets you max rank 4 in the shared fate menu. Getting all 6 areas to max rank will unlock a special bicolour gemstone vendor in both Solution 9 and Toliol. Here you'll get the new bicolour gemstone vouchers, which will be very good, very consistent selling for the whole expansion. Obviously at a particular premium right now, with a few people having access to them. FYI, 500 of these vouchers, that is a lot, will net you the very cute Taitai mount. You'll also get a crap ton of gemstones on the way, which can be traded for various crafting items which are normally only accessible from killing mobs or from retainers, so currently very, very good gil on the way. 10. Role quests are kicked off by the NPC Brookeview in the restaurant in Toliol. If you're not interested in the role stories but into Glam, then know these are how you'll unlock the ability to dye your artifact armour. 11. Quick mention for the new jump puzzle in Toliol, always a fun try to get to the top. 12. Something that I've never ever tried out in the game, but I am very soon going to, is if you want something chill and to gain a small amount of unorthodox XP on your class you're levelling, then Dawntrail of course brought additions to the sightseeing log. If like me you've never done this, then you'll first need to do the level 20 quest, A Sight to Behold from New Gridania, and then speak to the NPC Elsby Einhart in Toliol. Note, after you've done the first half of the sightseeing points in Dawntrail, you'll have to do an extra blue quest in Solution 9 to continue. 13. Also a mention for farming Dungeon Glam, mainly because I absolutely need the level 97 Dungeon Vanguard Glam, aka this epic set. 14. Lastly, it might not be for everyone, but the Wandering Minstrel in Toliol will unlock both extreme versions of the level 93 and 99 trials. Very, very fun fights if you ask me, and in terms of great rewards, they're both where you'll find the level 710 weapons in the EX version of the level 93 trial, and the 710 accessories in the other one. You'll need all these to get to the current highest item level of 705. And if that wasn't enough, both dungeons drop their own variations of the game's first wing style mounts, which are absolutely to die for. Quick aside, I've mentioned making gil a couple of times in this vid, which you may ask why, or not. But from my perspective, because you need 7.5 million to buy this mount from the NPC in Solution 9. And if you ask me, this mount is tremendous and went straight into my favourites list. Although I don't know if everyone else has the bug where it seems to fly sometimes at ground speed, which is currently a bit annoying. Love to hear what goals you're currently working on in the comments. For me, I'm currently going through those fates with 3 more zones to max out. All done. If you've enjoyed this vid or found it useful, then please like and subscribe to complete the duty.